Welcome back to King's Cross, and this is Coldrop's Yard. And the reason we're here today is we're back to visit an old favourite. Now, a couple of years ago we came down here to a place called the Light Room, and as if by magic, here it is. But we're back today because they have a brand new 360-degree exhibition going on. Now, last time we came down here, it was the Moonwalkers. Today, and now until at least November this year, they have this. It's dinosaurs. So if you're looking for something to do this summer, this could be absolutely perfect for you. And as you can see, it really does go right round you. Now, there's a couple of 360-degree experiences on this year, one of which we've already featured, which is the Natural History Museum with David Attenborough. This one is completely separate, and also it's a little bit narrated, but not to as much of an extent as the previous one, because really they do a lot of the pictures do the talking, but the talking that they do is subtitled. So if you are coming down here, the good news is you don't necessarily have to be able to hear that well. You can actually see the subtitles. Now, as you can see, the graphics that they've put together for this is absolutely incredible. And they look at the different aspects of dinosaurs. In fact, there's 6 different aspects that they use. And this goes on, this show is, well, it's approximately an hour. Now, it doesn't have a start and stop time, although when you purchase your tickets, there you go, this is the 6 different areas. And this helps you keep track from when you came in to when you can actually go out. Although there's nothing stopping you and you can stay as long as you like and keep watching this on rotation. So it doesn't stop. It really is one of those things. So also it's one of those things to be very mindful of when you're walking in and walking out of being in front of people. But it gives you the whole history of the dinosaurs and puts it in relation to humans as well. There you go, we're now moving on to a second one. By the way, we're only featuring snippets from it, so if you're coming down here, you can get full advantage of it. Now, the whole experience is a mixture of graphics, which obviously they've put together, which are, well, quite outstanding. You actually would think you're watching the real thing. There you go, just take these pterodactyls for one instance here, but plus also you can see on the other wall, which they've cleverly used to give you knowledge about them, their size, their weight, their height, and a few more pictures about them as well. So you get an overview of different types of dinosaurs, plus you also get to see them as if it's in real life. And just looking at the people down there on the floor, you get an idea of the scale of this place. Now let's answer the obvious question early. Is it frightening? Well, it's dinosaurs, okay? So let's take it at that. Now, is it really, really bloodthirsty? It's not, okay? So actually it's one of those things, yes, dinosaurs do attack each other, but you don't see too much of that. And to be honest, you don't see them ripping each other to pieces. So those in for gore and anything else, go and book in at your local cinema and go and find something more suitable. But again, this isn't all fluffy dinosaurs. So who's it aimed at? I would say anyone that's got an interest in dinosaurs, being young children. I would certainly go above the age of 5 because they're going to get fidgety. They're going to be sitting around, a bit like the David Attenborough thing actually. It's once again they're going to be sort of running around, and unfortunately they do have cushions and pillows for you to sit on, which end up being missiles for those that are bored. Yeah. The number of pillow fights that were going on, but no one stopped it, including the parents, so just one to be aware of. But as I said, you can sit in here as long as you like, so actually if you miss something because you're distracted, you can watch it all round again as many different times as you like. Now, for this showing, I sat at the side, sat in a cushioned area, which was rather comfortable. The only problem is I could only clearly see 2 of the walls. So my suggestion would be, if you're coming here, come and sit down on the floor in the middle, because if you do that, as all the pictures go round and they tell a continuous story as they go around the wall, then you can actually see everything that's going on. So it just gives you an idea for where to sit when you're coming in. So when I talk about interactive areas, like you've got this bit here, so you can actually compare yourself, which you've got there, adult and a child, just on the left-hand side, and you can stand up by the side of it and compare yourself to the size of elephants and all of the different types of dinosaurs as well, which you're encouraged to do. So therefore, it is keeping people engaged, it is getting people up and moving as well. Now, as an experience, this is definitely a summer holiday treat, and I'm absolutely delighted the Lightroom have put this on. And because it's going continuous, it doesn't matter if you turn up slightly late or slightly early for your ticket, they just let you straight down and go and take part, go and enjoy it. So I would really recommend, if you're going to do this, you definitely book it in advance. It is for all dinosaur lovers without a shadow of a doubt. Even me, well, would I say I'm a dinosaur lover? No, but I do like dinosaurs and I do like a bit of history, and I learned quite a lot by just going along and watching this. So it was a great experience and I did feel fully immersed into it. So it is well worth doing and a great treat for the summer holidays. But of course, like anything you do at the summer holidays and experiences like this, it does cost money. And to come into here for an adult ticket, it was £20. So just do bear that in mind. So this could be a summer treat for the dinosaur lover, you never know. And then you come in and you can enjoy it as a lovely surprise, as all part of doing different things up London. And don't forget, there are many free things to do in London that you can combine your trip with. There's no doubt two of the biggest experiences that people are going to want to go to this summer. This is going to be one of them. The other is going to be our story at the Natural History Museum. But once again, cost is something to bear in mind. Also worth pointing out, if it's a really hot day, this is a lovely place to come with its air conditioning. Yeah, just mentioning it. Also around this area, you've got Coal Drops Yard and Granary Yard, which are old disused railway yards which have been turned into shopping experiences and also food places. So if you're coming around this area, why not come and spend the morning or an afternoon or even the whole day around this area whilst travelling in and out of London? There you go, a good combination of different things, and then take in this experience as well. I certainly think it's well worth a visit, but you just need to take into account the budget, and it's summer holidays as well with various other expenses going on. So I'm going to leave you with these, well, I can use the word cute and dinosaur, but yes, baby dinosaurs, which look rather friendly, probably more friendly than they are. Pat them and you'll never play the piano again. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with the Natural History Museum and our story, which is another 360-degree experience this year, up in the top right hand corner. So if you click on that, I'll see you in there.